Hi, I'm just going to show you some ways that we can customize Chrome to suit ourselves. So that is Google Chrome. So as you can see, I'm in there at the moment and you'll see a lovely picture of my children. So you can set that up with your own picture. So what we want to do is go to the far right hand corner at the bottom and you'll see you have a little pencil to edit. So the first option is your background. So you can pick one of the default options in there, or you can click on upload from device, and it's just a matter of going and finding a photo that you want and clicking on open, but in this case I won't. The next option, and I'll take you through those shortcuts, is to decide how you want your shortcuts to work. Do you want to actually set what they are and they're always there, or do you want it to just keep rotating and changing to your most visited sites, or maybe you don't want to see them at all? The other option is color and theme, and you'll see that I've got a blue color at the top. I can change that if I like to some other colors. It's just a matter of selecting which one you want and clicking on done. So these are the shortcuts that I was referring to before. So yes, I think we've done a video before on bookmarks. So you have bookmarks here, but like my bookmarks, I have too many. So what you could do is maybe have your main ones there and then your secondary, or vice versa. So these are the shortcuts that I have, and you'll see that I've got another one available, and it's just a matter of clicking on and adding it. So for example, let's say I want to set up Blenheim weather as a shortcut. Maybe I like to check the weather all the time. So I'm just going to go to the site I want. I'm just going to now copy, Control C, that URL, come on here, go weather. Now I'm going to Control V to paste it. And then look at that, I've got a weather one. And I can actually add in another one as well, because you can have these two rows of shortcuts. If I want to edit any of these, so for example, I have this one here, I can click on here and edit it, and there's no reason why I would need this shortcut here. So I can actually, when I hover over and I get those three little dots, post editing, I can remove. And you can see when I remove, it's updated, and I can add another one, plus actually I'll be able to add another two. So that's how we can edit those shortcuts. Another thing that we can do is we can pin our favorite sites, so they're always here on the left hand side, and even if Chrome shuts down, they will automatically open up. We can actually do that in two places. One is called pinning, and the other one is going into settings and going startup, and then specifying your favorite pages. So that's one way you can do it. A little bit more work involved, or else you can just come to the tab here, and for example, I might decide that I'm going to pin that, and as you can see, it's moved over here, and maybe this is also another one. So what you'll see when I pin it, it actually removes the name, so it's a little bit getting used to, but you should recognize the logo. So now these two here will always be pinned on the left hand side in this order. So if Chrome does shut down, or I restart my computer and I open up Chrome, they will automatically open. And one last thing that you can do with Chrome, if you are viewing a website, scrolling down a website that has videos that like to autoplay and you don't want to hear any of the sound for whatever reason, you can actually right click on that tab and you can go mute site. So if you go mute site, what will happen is any videos that autoplay, you will not be able to hear them at all. Sometimes it can just be a little bit handy, and then you can unmute it when you're done. Actually, one last thing that I find really helpful is called the reading list. If you come across something, an article, a blog, you don't have time to read that blog then and there, because you're busy for whatever reason, instead of bookmarking it, which puts here, you can actually add it to your reading list, which is listed here. And what it does is it will add all your favorite things, or all the things that you want to bookmark for reading later on, and then when you come along you can tick it off once you've read it. So it's as simple as, let's pretend that I found a blog right here, I click on my little bookmark, but instead of add to bookmark, I add to reading list. It won't allow me to do it because I'm not actually in a site. Actually, we'll try with the weather one. I click there we go, I can add to reading list, And now it will save in this little list until I am ready to read it. And then once you've read it, you can click on and go mark as read. Or if you want to remove it because you don't want to read it anymore, because as you can see it's listed what you read, you could just completely remove it as well. So they are just some of my favorite things with Chrome. It just allows you to personalize it a little bit more and also set it up to suit for yourself. Wonderful. Thank you for watching.